I've made it to my destination. I've got the whole place to myself. I got a little fire pit, and I am sitting under this ridgeline. Wow. It's just magic. Imagine in the morning when the sun comes up on that ridge. Alright, let's get set up before I get cold. One of the toughest decisions to make for the Hunt 1000 was picking the right type of sleep system. Tent versus bivvy or bivvy versus tarp. So during training I tried to give everything a good test to ultimately see what was going to work best for me. Comes the sun. Second coffee! Whoa! Taste home, bro. What have I learnt from yesterday's ride? Way too heavy. Ridiculously too heavy. But I am carrying my big camera and a drone. But the biggest weight change, I think, is this tent. And even though, as far as tents go, it's quite lightweight, definitely feel it on the bike. Gonna have to go back to the drawing board, I think. Might have to do another overnighter and see. Bivvy and Hoochie might be the go. It is day 3, so morning of day 3 of the Hunt 1000. The other guys that I stayed the night with here under this picnic shelter have already left, and I'm packed and ready to go. The plan for today is to get to Rawson for second coffee. I'm going to end my day at Walhalla, so that should be just after lunch. I'm guessing I'll get there and then have a really good rest, unwind, hopefully dry out a few things. Typical, I can hear myself. I didn't spend the extra couple of minutes to set up my bivvy proper last night. I was lazy. And it sagged a little bit during the night because we're in dense, thick fog mist. The top of my shelter got a bit wet. When it sagged a little bit, it's touching my sleeping bag, so the sleeping bag got a little bit wet. And that's pretty much that's a sin when you're bikepacking. So first priority is make it to Walhalla and dry everything out. On we go. I've been on the bike for about 40 minutes. Not even, probably half an hour. And I have put on layers and taken off layers non-stop, but I've got a 400 meter climb right now. But as you can see behind me, it's pretty misty and wet. Yeah, everything just feels a bit tacky and dewy, which just is what it is, isn't it? But silver lining, thank you past me for thinking it was a good idea at the time to get a caramel slice to take away yesterday. What was the town called? I can't remember. No, can't remember. Bikepacker brain. Anyway, 8 o'clock in the morning, it is totally acceptable to eat an entire caramel slice to yourself. About 45 minutes to an hour hike a bike back there in the mist, which is pretty cool. Normally I'd be taking all my layers off, but still wearing my wind jacket and my leg warmers. I'm hot though, let's be honest. But I am about to roll down into Rawson, And I'm looking at a sign in front of me that's got a left towards Mount Ball. Quietly happy that I'm not turning left. Let me just check the map. Straight to Rawson. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for being kind in this instance. Don't tell me the coffee machine's broken.
Well, when I got here, there was no power.
There's no power. We've been like,
I've been here for probably an
all
hour.
our own coffee and.
Oh, really?
Lucky for me, the coffee machine was up and running by the time I arrived at Rawson. I was in no hurry to get going and managed to catch up with Thomas for lunch. The ladies at the Rawson Mini Mart were nice enough to fill me in on a little secret involving a hot shower. When opportunity presents itself, you shower. If I could, I'd shower Donna too.
You know I love you, Donna.
During lunch, a couple of dot watchers actually recognised Thomas and I as Hunt 1000 riders and came over to say good day. It was really nice of them, and I was happy to share the experiences I've had on the trail up to this point.
Quick story. These glasses that I'm wearing now cost me $60. They are photochromic, lens, which means if I'm in the shade or in the dark or something like that, they'll go clear. And if I'm in the sun, they'll darken like sunglasses. They arrived on my doorstep the morning before the ride, and they've been so good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Today is my rest day. I arrived here at Walhalla, a north campground. It's a free campground available to anyone. There's a little barbecue area here that I've set up my bivvy under, and I'm just airing everything out because the sun's come out. It's still not clear blue sky, but it's beautiful, like warm. I know I've got a puff jacket on, but really I could probably take it off. I'm just trying to keep my body temp warm and dry out my underlayers. This pretty much wraps up day 3 of the Hunt 1000, and I am having such a good time. This town of Walhalla is a magical fairy wonderland. I'm currently sitting in this little trickle stream. Spent the last half an hour looking for golden nuggets. I did not find any. But this place is paradise. It's so peaceful. There's about 10 houses here. There's a little cafe, hospitality on point. Guy was amazing. And I just rolled through, and it was like how I imagined Hobbiton in New Zealand. There's little picket fences everywhere and flowers, and everything's green and lush. And I don't know what the flowers are called, but they look like these little trumpet kind of teardrop looking things. I've taken a few photos of them now, but
They're so cool, and there's a whole meadow full of them up there. So today, just dry everything out, recharge everything, like, you know, brownie points. When I went to the bathroom here, there was an electric hand dryer. So unplug that, plug all my gear in, everything's on charge now. It's just win all day. Yeah, just need to chill now, put my feet up, maybe find a gold nugget.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.
Morning, it's day 4. Got to bed early, woke up about 2 o'clock, and I could hear rain on the roof of the little barbecue area that I was staying in. I wasn't sure if it was rain or if it was like condensation just dripping off the trees. I thought, I'm awake, maybe I'll get up and just start early. I got up and it was indeed raining. But no, back to bed. And then it actually got quite heavy, so I definitely made the right decision there. Got up, got dressed, got on the bike, straight into my first climb of the day, like literally rolled out of bed into a climb, 5% for 6 Ks. I warmed up super quick. I had all my layers and everything on, and then every couple of seconds I stopped, took a layer off, stopped, took a layer off. And then only just now, because I started to go downhill, I've put my windbreaker back on. And it's a bit misty, so it's, you know, you want to be seen in case a car comes flying around the corner. I thought I'd just start filming because I'm just having such a good time. I'm riding along and I've got this big, dorky, goofy grin on my face. I've seen at least 3 lyrebirds run across the road in front of me. I've stopped to read the sign about historic Walhalla and the timber trams and train engines and things in the bushes around, so I'm constantly looking in the bushes. There was a lady that said there's plenty of koalas around, so now I'm staring at the trees for koalas. And because I'm doing that, I'm seeing all sorts of other things. I saw one of the biggest bird's nests I've ever seen, right up high. I don't know what it could be, but that was pretty cool. Anyway, I'm having a good day. Onwards to Licola Caravan Park.
On our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hope. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond hope.
Not feeling hungry. I've had 2 caramel slices, a muffin, tailwind, and half a bag of lollies, so I'm going to stop, let this air out, and have some proper food for lunch. I also broke my GoPro thingy mount, which is a bit disappointing, but I was sort of conscious that I was relying on just that front mount for footage, so at least this has forced me to put it on the little gorilla grip thingy. Instead of trying to balance it and get wrong angles, it'll force me to do it this way, so can't be a bad thing. So, what's on the menu today? I think I might try this bad boy. Or decisions. I'll go the noodles. Coffee. We didn't even know this town was here. Aberfeldy.
This is home for the night. The lovely Leanne at the Licola Caravan Park has hooked me up with a queen bed for the night. I called her about 1 o'clock today and said, Leanne, I'm actually coming into town. I think it'll be right on when you're closing at 5 o'clock. Can I book a room or something? And she's like, yeah, no dramas. I'll put you in this room. And I've got 1,000 riders with me, so it ends up being $35. There's a little kitchen. She's put tea, coffee, milk, kettle out for us, and there's a fridge that I've put some yogurt in for brekkie in the morning, which I can't forget, I already have. I've got a muffin for breakfast. I've loaded up with extra snacks for the next 2 days because I'm going to need them. I've washed all my clothes. She gave me like dollar coins for the washing machines and dryers. I've had a shower. She even gave me like shampoo. I got to wash my hair. Leanne, thank you. She told us that last time during the hunt she was unprepared for when the guys came through, but this time like she fully stocked up and everything and had heaps of food for us and ice creams and snacks, backcountry meals to go, so I've grabbed an extra 2 backcountry dehydrated meals, so I'll be having dessert for dinner one night if I feel like it. And so this was a big one. Like I was looking forward to getting to here, the caravan park, and the next big push will be to Omeo, which will be my official rest day. So 100 kilometres tomorrow, 2,600 metres of climbing to Walhalla River. That's the plan. Desperate measures. Last mouthful of Snickers, and I dropped it on the ground and then I stepped on it a little bit. Actually, you can see there's a bit of a pebble in it.